is and where that pub is on the corner. It's literally there at that crossroads. You can't miss it if you drive down it.
Yeah.
It's a white one as well, so I've assumed just the.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Dayz. We back with another one today. We playing a little bit of Dayz. We back in our little uh-oh. Shit's feeling laggy. Shit's feeling real laggy for some reason. We're gonna try to go find the new stuff for base if everything works out okay. What even is that? We lagging a bunch, y'all tell me.
My pop bikes. It's like the game knows. The Dayz gods are giving right now.
Uh-oh.
What's your something happened?
Forgot I was messing with my Dayz sensitivity. I got it like on Fortnite mode right now. I need to switch it. It's a little fast.
I can neither confirm or deny that once Wish does join the Mat server and once he hopefully builds a base, if he joins whatnot, I cannot confirm or deny that an AI patrol will be set up near his base location, all dressed in prisoner outfits or carrying shotguns. I cannot confirm or
deny that I will be
that is on the cards, you
sitting his base as well.
Yeah. There'll be a 100 times increase in the amount of bear traps. Yeah, the bear traps, and I'll make the lifetimes of traps last. Just forever, pretty much. You know what I mean? So once it's put there, it's just going to sit there and wait for him.
I've already put up a couple.
Yeah,
because I know he knows where my base is.
And grizzly kits. Oh, they're not going to spawn anymore because he's not having a way to repair his leg and just carry on like nothing happened. Right, base is here. Have I raised my flag? I've just fucking walked past that. I've not actually fucking done it, I think. No, I did raise it. I'm an idiot. There we are. Right, all my storage seems to be here.
Looks like a lot of my stuff is here.
Have you ever noticed anything that isn't yet? I know it should.
Most of it is.
Yeah.
I haven't noticed anything not here, though.
Yeah, everything. I'm just thinking of the different mods that add stuff. Let me just put repair. Just going to try and repair. So I need something to repair, don't I? Repair case is working absolutely fine.
Very nice.
Right, thank God, yeah. God. So as I say, like, if Bohemia wouldn't have messed up the ability for logs to display in Nitrado, you know, the night after the update when I first started looking, I'd have been able to see, because it was literally only like a 4-sentence long crash log that said, basically, expansion core can't load, so I can't boot the server. So if I'd had that, I'd have been able to sort that. Well, to be fair, I may have run out of time to do it all in one night, admittedly, because I was a bit on the clock that night. But as I say, it was just the inability to see the crash logs to ascertain what the actual problem was. And for whatever reason, my subscribed items not actually displaying all the ones that had actually been updated in the last few days. It still says for me now that the expansion core mod was updated like a couple of weeks ago, which is when it was last updated. But it wasn't. It was updated 2 days ago. When I look at my subscribed items, it says like incorrect information. But when I look for that mod specifically on a browser and look at it, it shows the correct information. It's like the perfect combination
What can
of
we
things
do,
to
you
make
know?
it hard for me to.
What the hell can we do?
You know what I mean? Yeah, what's the point of a subscribed items, or sorry, not subscribed items, a last updated order of putting your mods in if it doesn't actually show them in the right order?
Man, you gotta check out the rangefinder shit. Very nice. Mine's cracked as fuck right now, but
I don't think I have one. I think I just casually didn't bother picking one up just because of it being broken. But I'll have to see if I have. In fairness, if I have got one, I know where it'll be. In fairness, let's have a look. No, not got one. Never mind. That's all right. I don't really. I'm sure I'll find one.
we'll see. I might be finding them all.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep my eye out.
I get agitated when I can't do my fucking loot ones. And you know what I mean? I was like, I want to go to the tunnel and loot it. I want to be dead efficient with my loot runs, etc., and get silly amounts of all the stuff I want. And I can't do it, but now I can again. Great. I've written down everything I've done, the order I've done it as well. So hopefully, if I forget what I did in the future, I'll just be able to refer to the file and go, that's what I did, etc. So hopefully next time it won't be. You know that silly thing, right? So I've been on the let me get the name of the Infusion Modders Discord one, which has a lot of the actual Bohemia devs in it. And people over there obviously talking, not calling out, but saying, look, the logs won't display correctly. And the reason why the logs don't display correctly is because they have.
Bro, why is it lagging? Why am I fucking stream lagging? I'm not even lagging in this shit.
First things first, I'm
able to fully run around.
Names of the log files that other files know. Or that Dayz knows, rather than going to the old name of the log, they now go to the new name of the mod. So in other words, it told the other files, that that the mod was updated. So not the mod was updated. That the name of the log file was updated, but they didn't actually create or tell it to create the logs with the new names. So it doesn't create the old ones because they no longer exist, but they hadn't told Dayz to actually create the new ones. So in other words, it's telling them to put information into log files that don't exist because they haven't told the game to actually create the log files. And it's like, if they just left the names of the files
6%
as they were, didn't need to change it, wasn't broken, don't need to fix it,
it's
it would have worked fine.
Crazy, bro.
But
I'm
for
about
some
to
reason,
rage.
they want to have the
I'm about
names
to rage.
of the logs now distinguish
Why
the
is it
platform you're on, like PC
being
or
like this?
X1 or PS, the different platforms.
See, Chad, this is why you have to game every fucking day, because
has meant that multiple people, well, a lot of people can't get into
all my shit is screwed up just because I took a couple of days off. Like, what the hell?
Back up and running. But it must be fixed now, because obviously I can see my own ones, so.
What in the fuck?
If they just spent 5 minutes testing stuff, they'd find bugs. because we find bugs so fucking quickly and issues so quickly. I don't believe for a second they wouldn't do. Oh, stop me controller. You know, I have a fucking big, long gym mat down in my front room, and it should be used for, you know, keep fit and yoga and all that sort of jazz at home. But what it actually is used for, it's to protect my controllers as I drop them, probably 3 or 4 times a week, because I'm clumsy and lazy.
Daily.
Yeah,
literally. I hear you're dropping daily.
Yeah.
Alright, Chad, I think we're good to go. I don't think it's...
I think it'll take me all of tomorrow even just to put the loot away, but...
He's right. We gotta put more... Oh my god. Fuck. Yeah. I just about started running out, and then, you said that. Now I gotta stack more shit.
Yeah. Oh, pardon me.
You ain't tired, is you?
Oh man, yeah.
After today?
You know, I did get to bed a bit earlier last night, although not as early as I probably intended to. I didn't have a Red Bull this morning on the way to work, thinking I don't want to have it 4 days in a fucking row. I'm gonna get addicted to the stuff. It's, you know what's really like messing my body clock up. So normally, like because I try to do intermittent fasting, which is really just because if I allow myself to eat all times of the day, I will literally eat all times of the day, you know, right when I wake up, right before I go to bed, you know, and plus I'm just eating so many more calories. So I'd normally, you know, as I said before, like I'll normally like, have my tea, say about between 8 and 9 o'clock in the evening, and then I won't then eat until, say, midday the following day. So I get a good, like, you know, 15, 16 hours of fasting in before I have my breakfast, so to speak, and then have my lunch and dinner when I, you know, once I'm actually home in the evening. But obviously doing this pretty physical job, I'm feeling really hungry in the mornings. Like when it gets to 10 o'clock and it's like first half an hour break, because we get like a half-hour break, 2 hours in, and then we get another
Yo, TBS, what's going on, fam?
3 hours, well, 2.5 hours
Is it
after
coming
that.
through?
So
it
it's
said
quite
it was
good.
lagging a little bit
Gives your feet
earlier,
a bit of rest.
so.
But yeah, it's quite.
How you doing today?
Really
I'm doing pretty good.
This one.
I gotta get out and loot. We just had a new update,
my
so.
my breakfast at like 10 o'clock in the morning rather than having it at say 12 or 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And as I'm getting in the evening, I don't know if it's just because I've ate so much food already, or it's because I'm just tired from the lack of sleep. But it's the thing. I think I'll probably have to get into some sort of routine where maybe Tuesday nights and say Thursday nights, I get an early night, and I mean like a proper early night, even to the point may not actually being on that evening, just so I can get a decent amount of sleep in the other nights. Obviously, I can be
more loot for me.
Up later. Yeah, as I say, I'm sure we'll sort it out. But yeah.
More loot for me.
More
So you're thinking I can, you got eyes on an Olga over there for me to test?
Yeah, so you've got an Olga, yeah, you've got that. More than welcome to take that one. And luckily, there's a Sarker that spawned literally in the cul-de-sac where a part of my finger. So I've got a vehicle. I've not moved it yet, but I was gonna say, yeah, just obviously we can use it, can't we, if we need to? That's all good.
So we looked at the rangefinder. The only thing is mine's pretty fucked up. Oh, wait a minute. Where'd that go? Oh my gosh, I didn't even see they do. What the fuck?
What's that?
What is H distance?
You say H distance, you say? Oh, so
yeah.
Is that,
as in horse.
On the rangefinder, H distance. Can't think of. To Google that, man, I'm not sure. Rangefinder. I'm assuming they've like copied a real, you know, like a more real life one, so to speak. Oh, horizontal distance. Horizontal distance. So. So it says there's a difference between actual distance and horizontal distance. I don't yet know what the distinction is then.
Alright, we got shotgun ammo just in case we could get a shotgun.
Yeah. Where's my fucking areas?
Man, I'm gonna have to deal with all this mess off camera. Not good.
I know. I feel exactly the same.
All the lockers and stuff I was talking about that were super organized, no more. All the different colors now.
Yeah. I'm just glad we got some lockers off you, you know, to get the different camos with their own ones, because it's definitely keeping my clutter down, but at the same time, you know, there's still a lot of clutter, don't get me wrong.
Horizontal distance.
I have to say, I really like how the attachments go on the Mark 5 armor. It looks really, really nice. I've got a multicam chop it one right now, which looks so fucking cool with all the attachments on it. Or nearly all of
them. Damn. I don't even know what that shit means. I do, but like...
Well, the way this described it on here, and again, I'm not saying this is how it works in the game, but...
But that's super fucking realistic.
Yeah. So basically it's saying that obviously the actual distance is if the animal is 12 yards in front of you, then it's obviously 12 yards in front of you, the actual distance, isn't it? But in addition to being the actual distance, that 12 yards is also the horizontal distance between you and your game. Horizontal distance is the distance between you and your game when you're on the same plane, in terms of like on the same level. So if it was a completely flat area, you're just looking at them and they are exactly the same like height as you are, etc.
Yeah,
so
0 degrees.
so like when you shoot from an elevated position, like from top of a hill or from a tree stand, your actual distance and your horizontal distance are no longer equal, because the horizontal distance, it makes sense when I've googled it anyway. So.
We played, it was just me, Big, and
Big house.
One,
Big.
he was good.
Excellent.
He almost beat me, but
he almost beat
that we were playing golf, so some competition was good. It was pretty fun. I haven't played it in years, but we were playing GTA golf, so it was.
I was wondering. I was thinking, you just met up with him in real life, and went and did golf with him.
It'd be fun. I would do that.
Yeah.
I would do that for sure.
I do miss Big
fan of
guys,
golf,
man. Honestly, he's such a funny guy, man.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's just like his banter or his accent or just the way he look. He will make a joke about literally everything, but it's so funny.
Genuine guy.
Oh,
gotta like people like that.
Oh, 100%, yeah, 100%.
So if I repair a knife, I know we've talked about this, but
Alright.
Will that go to more uses, or that'll just go pristine?
So that will go to pristine, so in other words, you'll have all your uses on your knife reset, because your knife doesn't have a white uses remaining, does it? You know what I mean? Your knife is just, the knife just goes off the durability level, and because the repair case can repair your durability to pristine again, then yeah, you can basically keep your knife indefinitely. It's things like bandages, which have like, have a white band uses, they have 4 uses. Like, if you go down to one bandage, the repair case can repair the durability of it back to pristine, but that isn't going to give you those 3 uses you've already used back. You're still going to have 1 use remaining. Does that make sense? So think of it from, if it has a white bar, like it's a repair item, if it's a lighter, if it's I'm trying to think of a thing, a gas canister. Yeah, if those get damaged by gunfire or zombies, you can repair the durability and go back to pristine, but that white bar will still go down. If it's an item like that, it can more gas.
Forgot my jerry can in the base. Well, I guess people can get a good look what we got going on.
You've got it, you say?
No, not yet. But we're working on it. I gotta look for it.
This is the thing. It's only been a few days, but it's like I can't remember which lockers. I can't remember which locker has which camera. Like as soon as you're not doing it on a constant basis, like that kind of like useless information disappears out of your mind. That's how I feel right now.
Yeah. Home forever.
Yeah, that's a 350.
Yeah. I'm on to way.
Excellent.
Might despawn one of these 4-wheelers that I bring over.
Yeah,
Take
by all
the
means. Yeah, whatever works for
spark
you.
out of it.
Yeah.
Oh.
So the AI spawn in as soon as the helicopter crash sound happens. There's a helicopter crash southeast of my base. I think it's probably that one on near the water, like about 1.5 kilometers away. And then again, it didn't sound that far away, so maybe there's one closer than that. Yeah, there is one close. Yeah, it's actually not too far away from where that Olga is. Do you want me to meet you and we go and have a investigate? Or?
Yeah, we could.
Nice to purge some AI from the map after the absolute cheeky bastards. I've not forgiven them for what they did to that boat.
Yeah.
And I'm never going to forgive that fucker who hid in the fucking grass waiting for me to come over and look at his teammates.
Yeah, he was, he needed to pay the price.
Yeah.
I threw a couple extra bullets in him.
Yeah, like all the shit I've talked about the expansion mods and how fucking hard they are to get to work and all this and that. That mod is just like completely overshadow the issues I've had setting up other mods. And like I couldn't get their groups one to work. I couldn't get their fucking what do you call it? What is it? Party? Their like not territory one, but like party one to work. But my god, that AI mod, like they can't do anything wrong in my eyes now. It's an absolute masterpiece, that thing. And out of the box, it's a fucking masterpiece. The fact we can configure it and make him even more ridiculous is just like the cherry on top of the cake. I'll tell you what I wasn't on today. What the guy in work was telling me about is getting a takeaway tonight. I'm sat there going, a takeaway on a Thursday? That sounds good to me.
Yeah.
About to get off the bus, one stop earlier, so we go to the kebab shop, and then I remember that I had a bloody spare remaining portion of food prep I'd done in the fridge that needed to be ate by today, and I'm like, fuck, I'll need to be good and eat that instead, so I'll be getting that kebab tomorrow. There's nothing worse than having it, looking forward to a takeaway and having it taken away from you.
Yeah. Good old kebabs.
Yeah.
Damn, chat, I don't know why my shit's fucking glitching. It's gonna annoy me.
me just make sure I've got my medal. and stuff on.
58%, bro. What in the absolute fuck?
I need to send you them clips, don't I? Fuck, I forgot about that. I will sort that out.
What in the absolute fuck is that? Oh my fucking god, that's trash, bro. That is crazy garbage. I can't even see myself talk right. Bro, I'm just like looking around and freezing, so I'm gonna end this here. Yeah, my stream's freezing up, so I'm trying to fucking figure it out without having to like doing the same shit it was doing the other day.